I tried to do a video yesterday by the live feed to YouTube with a webcam, and it just disappeared. So that happens sometimes. You notice that about maybe half of my videos or more are delivered that way, and probably 1 out of 10 times, or a little bit less, it just disappears in cyberspace. So the topic was Comet Ison, and I was talking about how it passed perihelion on Thanksgiving, and people apparently think that it was all a hoax now. They're just giving up. I don't have that discrepancy at this point. I haven't decided to go in that direction, because I went to the NASA Google Plus hangout where they were talking and they were showing the imaging. So it was satellite imagery, which apparently was from like a bird's eye view of the solar system. You know, if they really have that satellite, possibly they do. And there was another computer animation they did, which is purely computer generated. It was not from any data that was coming in. It's like an artist's rendition. So people complain because that's about all that we've been given. There's a few like low resolution photos of Comet Ison. I haven't heard anybody do any videos about eyewitness sightings. I know a few astronomers, nobody had seen one. Actually, not many people had bothered to view it. It's a subject that's interesting mostly to the conspiracy theorists and the people who are wondering, are there signs of the end times? And between these two smaller type of groups, there's only a slight bit of overlap, such as myself, who has a amateur study of the astro-sciences, as well as pondering into biblical scripture, and also just seeing that the global crisis is unfolding. Things keep getting worse, and the governments, as well as the corporations, do not face the problems that they're making, the long-term problems. They're only thinking of short-term gain, how to make money as quickly as possible. So I'm in that overlap of studies and concerns where Comet Ison is a spectacle, a thing of interest. And now that perihelion has passed, we wonder if it's going to keep coming towards the Earth, which, if it's swinging around the sun, it's heading this way. It's going to cross over probably the orbit with Mercury very soon. So the big question is whether the Comet Ison survived the close pass of the sun. It was within 1 million miles. So it could have been incinerated by all of the heat and radiation over there. There is some reports also from NASA saying that it survived. It was obviously transformed, and physically it may be smaller, but as of last night, nobody seemed to know. So people ask the primary question of skepticism: does it ever exist? Is it just a hoax? Which would be totally ridiculous for the government to do that. If they just want to put out like a bunch of random distractions, then they're more stupid than anybody has ever accused them of being. And if you go on to the next question, It's whether or not they know where it went, if they know where it's going, if anyone's actually observed it in the last couple days. That's the other big question. I haven't looked today, this morning on Saturday, but I'm going to look into that after I post this video. Leave your comments if you have any, your current take on Comet Ison, and share this with all your friends. Thanks.